some of the work on social movements and elections, um, or social media and elections. I think you can't really predict many elections with social media. I think there was some support for that in the Iranian case, but in the Egyptian case, it failed very horribly. And if to understand that, it makes sense to understand um, some of the processes at work in Egypt. So, for instance, um, there was a big class divide, I would say, in people who voted for Morsi versus people who voted for um, Ahmed Shafiq, and um, the there was a very large urban divide as well, urban rural divide, and that's also correlated with um, religion, given that Morsi was a candidate of the Muslim Brotherhood. So I think he was able to court a lot of the conservative rural lower class vote. So if you're sampling only on social media, you're going to get a pretty biased sample that is going to be primarily urban and secular and middle and upper class. So that's what I could say about the elections forecasting with social media. I think it definitely, I think that work especially would benefit from the cross-national perspective and from the comparative perspective, because I think you have these different biases that are different in each of these countries, um, and it's helpful to understand what those are.